Okay, you're ready. What is the gateway experience? Now you don't have to, but I recommend watching the introductory parts first.
The gateway experience. Brain hemisphere synchronization in perspective. Number 1, introduction. In order to describe the Monroe Institute technique for achieving altered states of consciousness, aka the gateway experience, involving brain hemisphere synchronization, or hemisync. The most effective way to begin is to briefly profile the basic mechanics which underlay operation of related methods, such as hypnosis, transcendental meditation, and biofeedback. It's easiest to effectively describe what gateway is by beginning with a short description of those associated techniques that share some common aspects with the gateway experience, but which are nevertheless different. In this way, we can develop a frame of reference at the outset, which will provide useful concepts to explain and understand gateway by comparison as we proceed.
Alright, so hypnosis. There will be parts in this where I briefly summarize what he's saying, because the wordiness is absolutely ridiculous. I believe it may be on purpose to try to deter people from continuing reading it.
According to the theories of psychologist Ronald Stone and the biomedical engineering models of Isaac Bentov, hypnosis is basically a technique which permits direct access to sensory motor cortex and pleasure centers of the lower cerebral or emotional portions associated with the right side of the human brain. You can gain access by successfully disengaging the left side of the brain. So the left side fulfills the function of screening incoming stimuli by categorizing, assessing, and assigning meaning prior to allowing passage to the right side. The right side is non-critical, holistic, non-verbal, and pattern-oriented. And this subconscious part of the brain appears to accept the left side without question. So if the left hemisphere can be distracted through boredom or put into a semi-sleep state, external stimuli are allowed to pass unchallenged to the right.
Moving on from hypnosis and into meditation. To get into that, I just want to say that one of the coolest things about hypnosis is that if you can suggest your subconscious mind that it enjoys enhanced concentration and memory, you can actually access storage in your brain that you have never accessed before, that your left side screening process has not allowed through. And that could just open up worlds of possibilities, because there's actually so much of our brain that we don't use.
Now, on the other hand, transcendental meditation works a little differently from hypnosis. In this technique, intense and protracted, single-minded concentration on the process of drawing energy up the spinal cord ultimately results in what appears to be creation of acoustical standing waves in the cerebral ventricles, which are then conducted to the gray matter in the cerebral cortex on the right side of the brain.
Okay, let's learn how to manifest our soul's true blessings. This part's really exciting. Let me read this and break it down for you in the captions.
Number 4, biofeedback. So the third conscious altering methodology, the ones where meditation and hypnosis, is biofeedback. And it is somewhat unique in that it actually employs the self-cognitive powers of the left hemisphere to gain access to the pleasure centers. So instead of suppressing the left hemisphere as is done in hypnosis, or largely bypassing and ignoring it as is done in transcendental meditation, biofeedback teaches the left hemisphere first to visualize the desired result and then recognize the feelings associated with the experience of successful right hemisphere access, which is pain or pleasure. So this is saying that if you tell yourself enough that you have everything that you want, you'll start feeling like you have everything you want, and then before you know it, you've subconsciously attracted everything you want.